one day you're young, you're out of the bar on a Friday night. The next day you're finishing up your 10,000 steps at 9 p.m. so you can have a good sleep. This is it. Alright, it's like Saturday night, 6 o'clock. I just got back from meeting my friend's little baby. My sister's best friend had a baby like 6 weeks ago, and my sister's due in like 2 weeks, so it was just really special. Such a cute kid, but it's been the longest day, like literally ever. I, again, taught this morning, you guys saw that, and then we had our coaches connect, and so I got home around like 3-ish, got picked up at 3:30, and I'm getting home now, so I'm gonna go do a workout, get my workout in, finish up my steps, and then I gotta do some work tonight. So I'm gonna get that done, hopefully. I'm just like really tired, so I'm hoping this workout just like wakes me up. I don't wanna have a coffee or anything like that, obviously it's 6 p.m. But I just need to like revitalize myself, like get up, wake up, whatever it is. Because tomorrow I have a good chunk of my day that like is blocked off, so I can't do much work then. I kinda wanna sleep in if I can. So I'm gonna do as much as I can tonight. I'm gonna get this workout in because honestly, I feel like working out. Like my back obviously isn't great, so I'm just gonna do upper body and some core. Again, same thing I've been doing every single day. Yeah, let's do it. My daddy was a baby doll. It's Sunday morning and I'm literally so tired. I slept in. It's literally 9:30 in the morning. I had the best intentions of waking up early because I have a lot to get done today. I have a 3-hour or 4-hour meeting, so there's not much time in the day to get things done. So I was gonna wake up early, get my workout in, go on my little laptop, go to the meeting, and then be able to chill this evening. But my body just said, Joy, you need to sleep. And so that is what I did. I probably woke up, or like actually woke up around like 8 o'clock. And then I just stayed in bed until right now. So anyways, I'm gonna use this time to get a quick little 30-minute walk in, and then maybe quick core, have some breakfast, and then go to my meeting and just get what I gotta get done later on. So let's get it. We are at a 4 incline, starting off a 3 speed. To be honest, my back feels like pretty good this morning. It was the first morning I kind of like jumped at it, or not jumped, I got out of bed without thinking about my back. And my first few steps weren't like, oh, like so far so good. And I know I'm not in the clear, anywhere near the clear yet, but I can't complain with how it's feeling today. It is Sunday night. Oh, boiling. Anyways, I'm meal prepping right now. My lunches are literally the same every week. It's chicken with some vegetables. I'm gonna throw a little bit of rice in there this week because I was actually kind of hungry. I've been trying to do a lower carb thing just until my back can heal and I can get back into training a little bit. So I'll throw some more carbs in this week just to see how I feel. But like honestly, right now I'm so exhausted. I just had a long day. You saw the workout this morning, or maybe not, but I just woke up this morning, did a workout after that, and then I spent like 4 hours at a meeting, meal prepping now. I did some work, some summarizing work from our coach meeting yesterday, sent that off, and I'm just like drained, and I have like a couple more things to do, but I think I'm just gonna leave it till tomorrow and like just say, sorry guys, I couldn't finish it this weekend because I just never really felt like this. I think knowing like being mentally exhausted, I gotta stop this. Sorry. I think being like mentally exhausted is very normal for me. Like I could handle that, but I think it's that paired with like back pain is just like annoying, and I just don't feel, I don't know. It's like I never felt like this, never been limited this much with everything going on. So obviously adjusting, taking it day by day, but also realizing I just definitely bit off a bit more than I can chew, and I should just really take the time and relax, which I will do this Sunday evening because Monday starts tomorrow and you're back to the work week. Just finished up at Proactive and I'm feeling a lot better. My back feels a lot better and I kind of got the go ahead to like try a lot more movement. I've been kind of doing like a lot more upper body stuff, but I think I'm gonna try running again to see. He just said not like just stay away from like a lot of hip extension, so I'm also not gonna be sprinting anytime soon, but like just a quick little jog because I kind of missed that a little bit, and then seeing what I can do from a hinging position. Yeah, so it's looking up, it's looking good. I don't have to be back for another 2 weeks, but honestly, this kind of just gives me, like, I just have to keep doing these things that are good for my body and like being proactive, literally the place called Proactive, about my body, not waiting for it to freaking shit the bed like it just did. But it's nice to have chiros who are also ex-athletes who kind of understand my mindset going into things and like also my background. So it's nice. Like he's not like babysitting me. He's like, you don't be stupid, and I'm not going to be stupid. I'm going to be smart. Yeah, feel good. Tuesday, shot this morning at the track, and then went home, had breakfast, all that stuff, and then I'm on the way to work now. It's gonna be a busy day, so I probably won't really check in much. So this is me checking in on Tuesday. So far, so good. Back is feeling okay. Let's see what happens throughout the rest of the day. Yesterday's workout honestly was nice to do, like lunges and like just move a little bit heavier and quicker, and I don't feel like I took any steps back, so that's really nice. Going in today, I was a little nervous about like waking up and seeing how I was gonna feel, but I feel good. So let's keep the good times rolling. It's Wednesday morning and it's another freaking cold day. I think the high today is like -10. Cheers to Atlanta, Canada. This is why exactly I'm not doing the 75 hard where one workout is outside, because there's just no way. Okay, Kurt, what are you doing? Get in your lane. Jesus, lady. Oh my God. Anyways, we are not being outside. We go underground to office. Happy Wednesday. Time for our week 3 recap. I'm re-recording this because I did this a couple days ago and I went to go make this vlog and I realized the sound wasn't working. So I'm going to try to remember what I talked about. I did start running, and maybe a little bit prematurely, but it did feel good to just do that little jog. I was told to not when I'm running to keep my feet underneath me, so I can't like take a big stride, so I can't really go more than a jog or a fast walk. So it was nice putting my body through that to see how I reacted. The next day I didn't feel worse, which is nice, just tired. So I'm gonna probably ease it back a little bit because this weekend I have to do a lot. So but overall this week wasn't the best. I was just exhausted. There's a lot going on. I mentioned already, I kind of bit off a little bit more than I could chew, which I didn't really realize until the Sunday, so that's really bad. I need to be better at that. But overall it was like a decent week, just kind of like pushing through. It was really like a discipline week, and towards the end I was like, wow, like only 3 weeks in. I think I texted my roommate, I was like, we got like 50 something days left to go. And mentally, that was tough. I want to talk about the books I was reading. So, number one was The Mountain Is You. And I didn't finish it because I thought that book was really, really bad. And it was because, first of all, I read this book, It's On Me by Sarah Kubrick, the millennial therapist, a couple of years ago. And this book is phenomenal. And I found like The Mountain Is You was like a cheap version of this. I don't know which one was written first. I probably should look that up. But this is way better because I found The Mountain Is You left you with two options. And the two options were, are you the problem or is the world the problem? And I think somebody who has a mindset who they always blame the world or other people for their issues is going to use that book as fuel to say that they're always right. And I didn't like that option. I can only like imagine like a narcissist like reading that book and trying to validate who they are. So that's why I really didn't like it. It was very broad. It wasn't, it just kind of seemed like they took a bunch of quotes and put them in a book. I didn't like it. I do believe this book is a way better book, and I think it would change many people's thought process on how their own actions affect who they are and who they want to be. So I do recommend this book. Yeah. So I switched over to Grit by Angela Duckworth. And obviously, this is a really popular book that I think a lot of people have read. I'm not really a self-help book person, but I figured this book just kept like popping up. And Angela Duckworth has done like a lot of cool research. I was like, I figured I should read her book. But I really do enjoy this one because from someone who I believe I have a lot of grit. Like my grit score was like 8. It's kind of neat to see how she breaks it down. And I think it's a good book for really anybody just to learn how to find their full potential, but also their passion as well. So I'm only like maybe a third of the way in and talking about how passion isn't always something that you like wake up or you have a moment you're like, this is what I'm meant to do. It's something that you can adopt, something you can grow into and learn and evolve. So I really thought that so far, like her take on it is really, really, really neat, and also a lot of research she does with people who are very successful and like what it means. And it seems right now like passion, but also like how she is breaking it down to how to become more grit and how to teach grit as well. And I think it is something that you can learn. And I'm just blessed and lucky to come from honestly an immigrant family where like you don't not fail. You don't fail. That really isn't an option. So no matter what you're going to do, you're going to finish it through. But I think through that, I've been lucky enough to kind of find that passion in everything I've been doing, even though it is exhausting or doing a lot. It's all kind of revolves around like movement and community, and it like shapes up differently depending on what part of my life I'm actively in right now. But it's always the same passion, I believe. And I think that's why weeks like this, when I'm mentally exhausted or physically exhausted, I can keep going. And that's kind of what she talks about in this book. I'm not trying to hype myself up, but it is really interesting to read more about grit. So I do kind of recommend this book if you haven't read it or you're thinking about reading it. And the audiobook is also pretty good too. So anyways, that's week 3. I'm going to leave you guys off here. Hopefully in week 4, I'm feeling better. Anyways, not too bad of another week. Just need to take some more time to rest, recharge, and take care of me. See you guys next week.